Hi guys, thanks for watching Brooklyn Mama's Kitchen. I'm Liza, and today we're cooking with Angie in Windsor Terrace. She's a Brooklyn mom of 3 and also the owner of Go Fetch Run. What are we making today?
We're gonna make one of our family favorites. It's called a Cincinnati style chili. So we're gonna start by chopping up some onion. I have a nice big one here with garlic. Put some avocado oil in here. Like to see this as high heat cooking oil, so you can cook it to 500 degrees. But I used to use olive oil all the time, but apparently you're not supposed. It turns toxic when it's hot.
Oh my god, all I use is extra virgin olive oil. That's all I use for everything. I am killing the children.
You're killing
I
yourself.
am failing as a parent.
Mother. Yes, you are.
How do you feel, Nikki?
Nicholas, are you okay?
No.
Oh my god, what have I done?
The wrong oil.
Oh, and there they go.
If I can do it cleanly.
The gigantic onion and a garlic. And where'd you learn this recipe?
You know, I grew up near Cincinnati in Indiana, but it's on the border. So I just grew up eating Cincinnati chili. My favorite is Skyline. And when I moved away, there's no Skyline in New York, which I can't believe. And so I just missed it. So my parents would send me, and my sister would send me the spice packet to make it, which was delicious. But you know, in the pre-made packets, there's lots of preservatives and stuff that I didn't care for. So I did some searching and found a recipe, and I can make my own. Yeah, and it's pretty easy. It's got a lot of ingredients, so you have to have a pretty deep spice drawer.
Right. And you said it's originally a Greek recipe?
Yeah, the founders in Cincinnati, and they were Greek. So it is originally traditionally a Greek recipe.
I've never tried a Cincinnati chili, so I'm very excited to check it out.
We're gonna add the spices and let the spices kind of toast in there for a few minutes.
All right. So what do we need?
So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of chili powder.
All right.
2 of paprika. Whoops. Okay, now we're gonna do 1½ teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground allspice, ½ teaspoon of coriander, to add 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. This is where it's gonna start smelling really good.
It already smells good. Look, it's amazing. The spices hit the pan and
yeah, wait till I add the chocolate.
Oh.
And 1/4 teaspoon of cloves.
Oh, it's great.
It calls for cayenne. I don't add that. It makes it a little too spicy for the kids.
Yeah, but that's good to know.
But if adults are eating it, I highly recommend the cayenne.
To give that extra kick.
So we're just gonna stir this around with all of those spices. So adding 1½ to 2 pounds. I recommend grass-fed ground beef. And we're just gonna cook it till it's no longer pink.
So Angie, what is Go Fetch Run?
So Go Fetch Run is the crazy little idea. We do fitness classes for people and their dogs.
And is it only in Brooklyn or other areas of the city as well?
Right now we have classes in Brooklyn and Central Park. So this way, it's the best of both worlds. They get exercise, the dogs get exercise, they get to spend time together, you're outside.
Great.
Mostly untrained dogs, which is fun, because people are always like, oh, my dog could never do that. And I'm like, if Chiquita can do it, any dog can do it. I have not met anyone that hasn't left with a smile on their face, and that's something that I really enjoy. And the most exciting thing is we just started licensing our program. So we have applications in from Virginia, and interest in Texas,
all over the
DC.
States.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Okay, so it looks like our hamburger is just about done. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the tomato sauce and some diced tomatoes. I'm using the kind with green chilies since I didn't use any cayenne pepper. This adds a little spice, but not too much. And then we have to add 1½ cups of water, and I'm gonna pour it into the cans just to get the extra tomato sauce with it. We're also gonna add a bay leaf. So we're gonna let it cook down a little bit till it thickens up a little bit more. Then we will add the chocolate and the vinegar and all of that good stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. Okay, so it's thickened up a little bit. So now we can add chocolate, vinegar, and Worcestershire sauce. And you're gonna use 2 tablespoons. And this is how you get the kids to eat it. You tell them about the chocolate.
That's it.
Yeah. And again, you can make it a heaping tablespoon. Why not? It's chocolate, right? Okay, and we also need a tablespoon of red wine vinegar and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. All right, now we're gonna stir all of that together. So while this cooks down, it's a good time to put on the spaghetti and start cooking that, and also grating the cheese, which is something your older kids can help with. Okay, and now it's ready. The proper way is you start with some spaghetti, and then you add some chili on the top. And we're gonna do a 4-way. So we're gonna add some kidney beans, and of course, top it off with some cheddar cheese. And you should have oyster crackers to make a proper Cincinnati chili. So
Oh my God.
need some water.
Oh my God. It's really good. It's like all the flavors are like exploding in my mouth right now. Well, thank you so much for cooking with us, and thanks for watching Brooklyn Mama's Kitchen. If you're in Brooklyn and you have a recipe that you'd like to make on the show, let us know in the comments below. We would love to have you. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
So good.
So good.
Oh, thank you.